Hello, this is Lucy Hafen. This is the Week 7 video journal in regards to collaboration in field work. I have three specific roles that I would like to discuss. So the first, of course, is as a resource teacher. On our campus, which is a large campus, it's almost 600 students, and we're K through 8. We have a large SPED staff. We have a full-time OT and a speech therapist, and we have, with me, there's 5 SPED teachers on campus. And anyways, and a BCBA that's 3 days a week. So we have a lot of collaboration. We have a weekly meeting, and the school psychologist is very present as well to those meetings and helping to drive not only the SPED instruction, but driving what Gen Ed instruction looks like to make sure that the RTI process is doing its part to prevent students from entering special education. So I do think we have a lot of communication. Part of that could be just the Montessori. We have a very strong community. It's just part of the Montessori culture. But our principal is wonderful, and our deans are great too. So I don't know. I just think I feel very fortunate that we just have this really strong network of professionals where we're just collaborating all the time. We see each other in the hallway. We email, we call. We just pop in and we talk about the bit. We talk about oh, someone has PECs, and oh, how should we be implementing that? And the great thing about having the BCBA here 3 days a week is I get constant feedback as to, what that should look like when I'm implementing, how the PECs is supposed to run, or how to do the discrete trial trainings and things like that. So I get a lot of support. So it's working great. I love it. And I think I have a good established communication with parents as well. I haven't had too many problems, so that also is great. As far as a parent, I do want to talk about an instance where communication wasn't so great. I have a 16-year-old that was diagnosed with autism last fall, and there's been bullying and harassment by different peers and peer groups. It's been escalating over the last few years. And there was an incident where 6 boys surrounded her in a math class and just sticking their faces right up against hers and just acting very intimidating and refusing to leave. And there's been notes and hostile behavior on and off campus. So it's been kind of an ongoing thing, but there was a specific day where this happened, as well as some very disturbing stories that were specifically spoken very loudly so that she would overhear about peers that she knew being abused in the boys' locker room. And so it was really meant to agitate and to kind of intimidate my daughter. And so when I emailed a version of the narrative to the school, the vice principal said, I will talk to the student and I will talk to the teacher. A few days went by, and then I called the teacher, and the teacher said that he had not been reached out to by the school principal or vice principal. And he and I collaborated a bit, and then I also spoke with the parent, and then apparently that student had not been contacted. The parent had not been contacted about the incident. So thankfully I did, and that collaboration did lead to some big changes in that classroom. And then also that peer was leaving my daughter alone after that, so that was nice. And then as a joint custody parent, I need to collaborate with my daughter's father and the BCBA that is assigned to Abby through our medical insurance. And that is cool that we have meetings with her twice a month. And that collaboration is very productive. It's awesome. I noticed it was an evidence-based practice to do that. And it's like, oh, it's working out so well because she's given us ABC charts that she wants us to fill out. So we talk about that. We talk about goals that she has. And when one goal is completed, then or met, then we're like, okay, let's make some more goals. And we're able to build progress and help my child generalize skills. I talked about she provides feedback that relate to the evidence-based practices. The latest that she's feedback that she's given us is that I could try functional communication training, and so I want to use that. I did the Affirm module for FCT, and I want to use that for my fieldwork intervention assignment. So I'm really excited that I've been learning more about that, and I'll be able to bring the data that I've been collecting and to share with Dad and with the BCBA. So I'm really excited about that all I'm learning about this and the different roles that I'm able to apply what I've learned in this. So it's pretty exciting. All right, well, thanks. Have a good night.